Shalom. This is Hawu. Hey man, I don't know who shared one of my videos, the one I did on the 31st, but whoever did it, I appreciate that one. Damn, that shit went from nothing to something. I really appreciate that. And I appreciate the comments. Y'all don't know, I like reading comments. I really do, because I like to see what's on people's mind and see how people think. So, you see a video, I posted or something, and leave me a comment so I can respond to you or something. You know what I mean? I enjoy reading comments. But let's get down to it. So the new thing now is that the white people are coming on the internet, and they're telling the truth now. They're telling the Puerto Ricans, right, who they are biblically. They're telling the Caribs who they are biblically. They're telling all the tribes of the islands and the mainland who they are. Why? Because they peep game. They say, oh shit, Trump is not stupid. He said he gonna save his ass. Fuck everybody else. So listen. This is why you never hear me talk crazy to Puerto Ricans. You never heard me say nothing crazy to Dominicans, Caribs. You never, and I'm gonna be honest with you, because I can stand right next to a Dominican guy, a melanated Dominican guy. It's a difference, and you won't know the difference. The only way you would know that I'm from the mainland, that I'm part of Judah, is if I open my mouth. That's the only way. There's no other way. You know what I'm saying? I used to always get the Puerto Rican, but I'm not. None of my family's from there. I'm ruddy red. That's what I am. It is what it is. But and if you don't know, red is brown skin, light brown skin. That's what it is. Yeah, it's talking about a clay. So it is amazing me, and y'all really gotta start looking at stuff for what it is, and stop looking at stuff for which I think the negative parts, because you gotta think the people that want to keep control of your land, they're gonna make it sound so bad about the stuff this man's doing. But you gotta understand, right? If this system is to crumble, right, all their infrastructure, everything they set up has to go. It has to go. And you gotta think about it. The Most High tell you he's gonna sweep the people off the land. And then it says that we're gonna be at rest and quiet. And it says that no one will make them afraid. So you really have to sit back and pay attention to what you're reading. Now, I did do something, and I watched my own video, and I really want to elaborate on it because I didn't go deep enough. I feel that I didn't go deep enough. So I brought up Genesis 5 and Genesis 7, right? And I was talking about that the Creator made other people, right? Which he did. So when I read Genesis 5, when I was talking about Genesis 5, I said that he made him and her, and her and him, and however it went. And he told them to be fruitful and multiply and subdue the earth, right? And fill the face of the earth. That's what he told them to do, right? And then on the seventh day, the Creator rested. And after the seventh day, he created Adam. Remember, he formed Adam after he rested. He made Adam after he rested. And he formed Adam from the dust of the ground, right? which is that red clay that they talk about in the 5 heartbeats. He said he put hot sauce on. Yeah. So he formed Adam from the dust of the ground. Remember, I said he breathed into Adam the breath of life, and he became a living spirit, a living being, right? So you got that, right? And then it says he placed Adam in the garden. He did not say, Adam, go multiply, subdue the earth, you and Eve, because Eve wasn't even thought of. Eve wasn't even around yet, right? So after that, right, then he said, oh, wow, which I think it was the 8th or 9th day. I haven't read it in a while, but it's either the 9th day. I think it's the 9th day. He said Adam shouldn't be alone, and that's when he put Adam to sleep, and per what they took from the Bible, because we know that your DNA is not in your damn bones, it's in your blood. So if you read the Coven Bible, it tells you that the Most High slit Eve on her, Adam on his side. I know him, and the blood he created woman or Eve, right, from Adam's blood. Yeah, see, it's a difference, right? And if you really if y'all read the Coven Bible, it talks about the creation story and all. Like, it talks about it, and in the Coven Bible, it's a little different. You know, it is. It's a little different, y'all. Oh, I gotta put air in my tire. It's a little different, y'all. It's it talks about how it actually talks about that the people outside of the garden were trying to get into the garden, and they weren't allowed to mingle with them. Yo, I you know what I'm gonna do when I get a chance? I'm gonna dig that my Coven Bible out, and I'm gonna read that part of the Bible, you know, because it's interesting, y'all. It really is. It's a lot of information that the regular Bible keeps out. And like I tell y'all, all you gotta do, all right, listen, and this is for women, because one thing about women, y'all might act like y'all don't know, but y'all know. Women are really good at personalities, right? They're really good at it. So a woman can act like she don't know that's your personality. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just a mannerism, certain things that people do a man to do, right? Women know that shit. Backwards, forwards, sideways, up front, down front, however you want to word it. So this is the time, y'all, we gotta stop following the status quo. We gotta stop doing shit because they say this is what it is. Now, you know like fucking hell, and I'm not trying to hear the bullshit, because you know I'm telling you the truth. You know like fucking hell, if you read the Torah, and then you read the new tune, the new frequency, that it has nothing to do with the Most High. It don't. That shit go from us, because if you read the Torah, it talks about the Most High, it talks about us, and it talks about us breaking his laws, and about him just trying to keep us in order. We're pretty much keeping us in order. That's pretty much what that whole situation is about. Us being dum-dums, doing what we always do, and him putting us, getting our asses in order. That's what it'd be about, right? Then you go into the new tune, and all of a sudden, it's all about this man. It's all about this man, and you know, there was never nothing said that when you do the sacrifice, the blood sacrifice with the animal, because all you're doing is transferring, just the animal's dying, blood is being shed so your blood don't get shed, right? That's pretty much what it is. The animal's life is being taken in place of yours, right? So you go from that to some man being born, and you telling me that this man had just got beat. Like, I don't know where y'all, like, how y'all believe this shit. Like, because it don't make sense. Like this one thing in the scriptures that the Most High make very clear. He said, I change not. He is the same. I don't change. I don't go against my laws. He stay in the boundaries of his laws, right? So if he tells you to get a lamb of a certain age, female, unblemished, not a spot on her, why would he put himself, or first it was his son, then all of a sudden now it's him, why would he put himself in a body to come down here to let his kids that was doing wrong beat him to damn near to death, and then hang him on a fucking cross to prove to them? That's not how you prove to your kids you love them. When your kids is wrong, you punish them. It's called discipline. And as they get older, they realize what that discipline did for them. If you sit there and you punish a child and then turn around and pretty much act like the punishment wasn't nothing, or don't stand in the punishment, like make them, deal with it, they're not going to learn any fucking thing. They're going to just do it again, or even worse. Which you see a lot of that now with kids and parents, because parents want to be the damn friends of their children. So that don't make sense to me. And then people saying that this man died for your sins. What sins he died for? Every last one that you do every day? So that you can live? What are you talking about? I ain't seen not one person I know that lost their life come back to life. So what you supposed to come back after the Most High destroy everything because you said his name? Or you speaking these 3-4 words that supposed to be talking to who? Because I ain't never heard a language that the whole conversation consists of 3 or 4 words. I don't even know what the fuck y'all be saying. It sound like y'all chanting some demonic shit. That's what it sound like. It sound like something done jumped in your body. You all over the place acting crazy. Like, I don't know. Tell me. But I tell you this much. Show me David speaking tongues. Show me Moses speaking tongues. None of our people spoke that. There's no reference to that. Nowhere. That is all New Testament. And then the number one thing is this, right? The Creator spoke Hebrew. He spoke Hebrew. Right? He never spoke to his people in any other language. And you got people talking about, that's because we was in captivity under the Greeks, so he had to talk to him in Greek. Why? Why he had to talk to him in Greek? Why? He the Creator. He can make you learn Hebrew in a second. What are you talking about? See, it's just like, it don't make sense, y'all. It don't make sense. It don't make sense. It don't make sense. This dude went from a prophet to the son to the Creator. And they talking about you gotta be born of a woman. They gotta be, what did he say? He had to be born of a woman to come down on earth. That's a fucking lie. Because he was clearly the fuck on earth when he talked to Abraham. He was in a body. They was standing at the top of the mountain looking at Sodom. And he said in his mind, damn, should I tell Abraham what I'm about to do to these motherfuckers down here? And remember, Abraham kept pushing the envelope. Well, if it's one person, well, a half a person. You know what I mean? It got to the point he was like, all right, shut the fuck up now. You know what I'm saying? So, what are you talking about? He was right there. Remember, he asked Sarah, what are you laughing about? So, you telling me that the Creator wasn't sitting down there. It was a what? Well, who was sitting there? He was talking to an angel? And then they'll hit you, oh, that was Jesus. Where the fuck do it say that? It don't say that. It don't say that. And this is what we be talking about when he said you adding to or taking away. You putting shit in there. And that's not his fucking name. Like, come on, man. And, you know, after a while, it start pissing you off, right? Because this is the part that pisses me off about the whole situation, right? This is your fucking, right? This is your stuff. Literally, this is your stuff, y'all. This is your fucking, this is your, how can I say it? Your heritage. All this stuff is yours, right? And you got fucking people that have nothing to do with your heritage telling you what's your heritage. These people don't know your heritage, but they telling you like what your heritage is. How are you gonna tell somebody what their heritage is, y'all? Huh? How? They sat there and made up religions, y'all, and stuck their gods in there. Y'all ain't noticed none of that? I mean, I ain't trying to be a problem with people, but your heritage has nothing to do with a fucking religion. It doesn't. It's a way of life. It's like a biography of your family. This is why he said, of you, I've only known you of all the families of the earth. And he's telling you that because you are the one with a heritage. You're the one with the heritage. Not everybody else. You. You see what I'm saying? Nobody else has a heritage. The only reason what they do is they took your heritage and turned it into a religion because they want parts. But they think and this is the thing, they think they can trick the creator with what they doing. Like I'm telling people this, like y'all don't see why they asking our people to run over to these other land masses to have children with their kids. Y'all don't get that? They want in. They want in. They want their bloodline to be part of it. And the fucked up part about this whole thing is, y'all, all they gotta do is treat us right and come under us like they were before. That's all the fuck they gotta do. But they don't want to do that. They want to do it the other way. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to sit down and say, all right, you know what? They the head, we the tail. Nah, they want to keep the head. They want you to still be the tail. That's the whole thing. But they still want parts. Listen, the whole earth know what's going on. All of them. They know what's going on. They know what's about to happen. So now it's like, oh, let's get right. Which is cool. Get right. But if you're going to repent, all that talking about repenting ain't repenting. Everything that you have from your ancestors that was stolen from us, you have to give it back. The land, all the little, like people on the internet finding containers with money and all that stuff. Y'all got to give it back, bro. All those graves y'all dug up, the bodies and shit, all that shit got to come back. Everything. Y'all got to give back everything. That's the only way. What he tell you with a thief? When you steal from somebody, you got to give back a certain amount on top of what you stole. What do you think he's telling you that for? He ain't telling you that just because you feel like talking. So, I mean, any way you spin it, any way you cook it, y'all, you got to come back to Torah, right? because the number one thing about this whole thing is the laws is what is the important part. The laws are the important part, and you can't keep the Most High's laws like you just walking down the street. You got to do it with all your heart, your mind, and your soul. Like, you got to do it and love to do it and want to do it, and understand that it's like eating a good food to keep yourself alive. It's good bread. You see what I'm saying? And then if you start really thinking about it, on both sides, men and women, if you really sit back and you think about it, what is so bad about not sleeping with somebody's wife or husband? What's so fucking bad about that? What's so bad about not stealing from somebody? What's so bad about if you loan money to your people, you don't put interest on it? You do that to the outsiders. What's so bad about that? You know what I'm saying? What's so bad about not moving somebody's marker from off their land to steal their land? What's so bad about that? You see what I'm saying? There's things in the laws that it makes it really, really simple. It do. And they not hard. They common sense laws. It's common sense. What's so bad about not eating animals that's going to make you sick? What's so bad about that? What's so bad about that? There's a lot of stuff, y'all, that you can do that should be done that will make things so much better. This world will be so much better. What's so bad about not destroying your own people? What's so bad? What's so bad about not totally clearing off the whole field when you grow food and leaving the corners for the homeless? What's wrong with that? What's wrong with helping the homeless? What's wrong with that? What's wrong with seeing a stranger and asking them, is they okay? Did they eat? What's wrong with that? I mean, at these present days, fuck no, because there's too many spirits and stuff going on that's attached to people, and they all over the place. But I'm talking about when things get down back to where they in a milder tone. What is wrong with all of this? You know what I'm saying? Like, this idiot just threw trash all over the ground. You're destroying your own land. Like, y'all, listen, man. What's wrong with a day of rest? Don't everybody like to rest, right? And he say keep it holy. What do you mean by keep it holy? Don't go fucking around doing dumb shit. Don't do something that, the stuff you do normally, don't do it. You telling me one whole fucking day you can't not watch TV? Like, come on, y'all. You can't not go to the store? Like, come on, y'all. Like, this shit ain't hard, man. This shit ain't hard. It really ain't. What's wrong with a woman dressing herself modestly? What's wrong with that? Actually, men find that way more attractive than you walking around with your ass hanging out and your titties all out. What's wrong with that? I don't know. What's wrong with the woman's father vetting the man so she don't pick the wrong kind of man? Ladies, y'all were made to live off emotions for a reason. There's a good ass reason why y'all are so emotional. But when you are out of order and emotional, you are a terror. And this is why he says better for a man to be on the top of a damn roof than to be in the house with a scornful woman. or menstruous woman. That's why you say that. Y'all don't even peep this, right? I guarantee you, all the women that love cussing out their men and getting loud and doing all this shit, right? I bet you want him to do something, right? And he come in the house and you ask him, number one, how you feeling? How your day was? Tell him sit down, take a load off, take your shoes off. Like, what's wrong with you doing that? You'll do it to a nigga you just met. Have some food ready for him. Run a bath or a shower for him. Have that ready for him. Speak to him softly. After he done relaxed and he done came down out of his work mode, then asking, hey, honey, you think you could do X, Y? I bet you it get done. I bet you it get done. Because men respond to softness. We don't respond to rough. You know how we respond to rough? Rough. Because it's a challenge. It's like you trying me. So it's either going to be one outcome or another. Either I'm going to respond to you the way you responding to me, and it ain't going to be good, or I'm just going to stop talking to you all the way around the board. I'm going to just ignore the hell out of you. That's real talk. That's what I'm going to wind up doing. I'm going to egg you. I'm going to act like, well, I ain't even the point of acting. I'm going to just get to the point where I know I can't talk to you, because every time I talk to you, here you come with this bullshit. And I don't have, like, especially now, I ain't got no time for that shit. You ain't killing me. Nope. But that's the best way to get to your man. Men are telling y'all this shit and y'all not listening. Y'all, and I don't understand how you think you know a man and you ain't no fucking man. If a man is telling you how you can get anything you want out of him by doing these couple little fucking things, and the one thing that any man responds to is respect. You show that man respect and show him that you appreciate what he do. Oh my goodness. Because I'm going to tell y'all something. A time is coming. If you live your life basing that shit off of what he got and money, you're going to be in trouble in a minute. And I'm dead serious. You're going to be in a lot of shit in a minute. You're going to be by yourself. You're going to be one of them women in the scriptures that says, I have my own house, I have my own food, but please just give me your last name to take away my reproach. That's what's going to wind up happening to you. You're going to be wife number 20. It says 10 women going to cleave to one man. Look at what's happening. Everything in that fucking book is coming true. And you think that ain't going to come true? You think you ain't going to sit there and do that? Y'all don't know Terror until you seen the Creator do what he do. We don't know Terror because we haven't been in it. We haven't. But we're going to find out. And I'm telling y'all, you could talk all that tough shit you want. Your gun ain't going to fucking work. Because he's going to release shit that you cannot fight. He's showing you. You're getting a precursor. What is attacking these people? Entities. Shit they can't even fucking touch. What do you see in these people's houses? And keep listening to these lying ass pastors telling you some damn Satan and this and that. No, man. The Creator telling you I'm the one doing it. He ain't saying shit about no damn Satan. He like, I'm the one that's doing this shit to y'all. I'm doing it. And we just don't listen. It's something with us that you gotta follow a fucking man. All that Satan shit, that angel has a job. And he's doing his job. That motherfucker in order. He's not out of order. He don't want to take the Most High place. He already know he ain't got no chance in hell. But our dumbasses is listening to a bunch of fucking Looney Tunes telling you that Satan gonna try to fight the Creator. No, they're gonna try to fight him. They are. And they gonna try to trick your dumb ass to help them. That's why it says the world's army is gonna get wiped out in 30 minutes. And that shit, that's giving them a little time. They already they got videos talking about how these orbs come and shut down missiles and shit. The whole silo, everything. Disabling shit. All types of electronics and everything. And I'm like, oh, and they so baffled. And I'm like, how? Why is you baffled? Let's just use common sense. I created the earth. Everything you stand on, you use, you look at, you taste, everything. I created it. So everything that you make your weapons from, I created it. What did he tell you? I'm the one that created the man that made the waster. I made the man that made the waster. The waster's a fucking bomb. He telling you, I made that man. So if he made the man that he gave the knowledge to make that bomb, you don't think he could take that fucking bomb apart in two, not even a second flat? The dirt, the minerals, all the shit that you using to make your super weapons are all from the Creator. There's nothing you can fucking do. Nothing but your pride. That's why he says what he says. The pride of the heathen. You really believe in your heart? No, fuck that. We got bombs. We got this. Y'all gonna find out the hard way. And the fucked up part is, the people that y'all look at, that y'all think y'all gonna run down on, they gonna be the ones that give your ass hell. Because he said that Israel is his battle axe. So that means when y'all pull up with y'all fucking machine guns, and as y'all bullets coming out, they start falling apart. Because they're made of metals that come from the earth. Plastics are made of chemicals that they're made of some type of minerals that y'all mix and do whatever y'all do to make the plastic. It don't matter what the fuck you make. You can't make nothing that the Most High don't have control of. He's giving y'all the knowledge. He's giving you the knowledge. He wants you to try. He gonna show you. Because this is what he tell you. Bro, I swear to God, this is why this shit pisses me off so bad. Because I'm like, damn, how the fuck are y'all reading this shit and ain't paying attention to what you reading? He said, I build kingdoms up and throw them down. For what? His glory. So they will know. Don't fuck with they guy, yo. Yo, we thought America would never get, he fucked them up. He fucked them up so fast, I ain't even get a chance to blink. That's what we talking about here. That's what we talking about. You can't, listen, y'all. You gotta get this shit out your head. And you gotta really start paying attention to what's going on. You can literally read these books and know what's of the Most High and what's not. He said, my sheep hear my voice. You're not, like I keep telling you, ain't no fucking way in the world you believe that shit. That Jesus shit. It's no way. You can't even find that man name in the goddamn Torah. Nowhere. And you gotta stop listening to the lies, because what they do is they read one damn sentence and tell you, see, they're talking about him. You read the next fucking sentence, they tell you what it's talking about. It's gonna be the sentence before or the sentence after. It's gonna tell you exactly what it's talking about. They, like, I swear, when I had this thing with this guy that was like all churched out and shit, and he tried to hit me with the out of Egypt have I called my son, talking about Jesus was in Egypt and all this shit. And I went right to that fucking joint and just read the fucking sentence before and the sentence after it. And I said 2 sentences, actually. I read the whole paragraph. And I asked him straight up. I said, all right, so let me ask you a question, my man. If this is talking about Jesus, then that means Jesus started worshiping Baal. And he said, well, how do you say that? I said, what is an oblation? I said, so if this is Jesus, he started making oblations to Baal. I said, but the fucked up part is you can tell where it goes from plural to singular back to plural, because the Most High look at the nation of Israel as a person. He, she, her, my bride, Israel. So when he say that, if he say the word he say the word she, he say the word my bride, or he say Israel, he's talking about the nation of people. That's why it says he was whipped for our iniquities. We the ones that got fucking whipped. And it pleased the Most High to bruise them. Who got bruised? Who got whipped? Y'all got to start using your fucking brains. And then if you really want to know a person that suffered for his people, Ezekiel did. He got tied up. And he had to lay on one side for a certain amount of time. And then he had to get tied and lay on another side for a certain amount of time. And he had to eat, what the fuck he had to eat? Was it shit? He had to eat something. I forgot what it was. I haven't read it in a while. But y'all better start fucking reading, y'all. These pastors, they are the number one people that's selling you the fuck out. They the ones that help them take your fucking land. Y'all better listen to that bull, Gaddy. He talked with a slur, a lisp. You know, his reading ain't that good, but it don't fucking matter. Because I enjoy it. Shit, he bringing out shit that other people can't bring out. He be messing up on words, but what it is, he got to take his time. That's what it is. But, and I understand where you're coming from, because you get nervous doing that shit. Even though ain't nobody in front of you, you still get nervous. But the bull Gaddy, he brings out that shit, and he show y'all where these fucking pastors that look just like us sold us the fuck out. Because if you a pastor and you got a 501c3, you have to talk about what they want you to talk about, not what you want to talk about. You have to preach their God, not yours. You better not. They're going to shut you down. I'm telling y'all. You got to start looking in shit and stop following behind these fucking idiots. This is why we dumb and we so fucked up in the mind now. This is why my people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge. Because we follow behind a pack of greedy ass idiots. Listen, I'm going to give y'all, I ain't going to stay on too much longer. But I'm going to give you a scripture, right? It said, wicked men came out of Israel and said, let us go and join unto the Greeks, so that we can eat well and you know, live well, whatever. You think that's in the past? No, that's your fucking pastors. Because if you're paying attention, Rome is Greek. And the real Romans were black. They were melanated. That's why I'm trying to tell y'all, they tricking y'all with all these white people did all this wonderful shit. No, they didn't. White people came here as slaves. There was not a white man in this land in the 1400s, or the 1500s, or the 1600s, or the 1700s. They came over here on boats. They came on metal boats. Cristobal Colon was melanated. He was light-skinned with freckles. And he had red, coursed hair. Tell me I'm lying. Get his diary. Get the diary. Because his real name is Cristobal Colon. The Colon family. Which is one of the prominent families. There is no fucking Columbus. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Like, they playing a game. We weren't fighting white people. We were fighting fucking people that look like us. It was called the More and More War. We were fighting Esau. Esau is the Romans. Britain is Esau. That's who we were fighting. The Italians. It's not hard. It was a more on more war. These white people just took over. They ain't nothing but pawns too. They are. Ask yourself a question. Why is there a video of the Pope kissing a black man's foot? And he ain't one of our black people neither. He don't look like us. He melanated, but he's a different type of melanated. Why he kissing that man's foot? Why? Huh? Because you got to think about this. Esau is also Jacob's son. He is. So Esau is Israel. Yeah. I mean, they kind of fucking mixed up right now. Like Arab. You know what I mean? Like mutt or whatever like that. Mixed. They are mixed up now. You know. They mixed in with the Ishmaelites and all. Like, and this is why the Arabs and the Muslims are so close to us in the religion. I got to use the word religion, but in the Most High's laws, they so close because they are kin. We're kin to them. Now you have some that are not the real ones, because the real Palestinians and all of them motherfuckers were dark. They were dark. They were not light like they are now. They wasn't. They wasn't. It's just at the end of the day, bro, if you don't want to research, you don't want to look into nothing, you can't keep sitting here pushing this bullshit ass narrative. You can't keep pushing that dumb shit. Can't keep sitting here talking this Africa shit. The fucking Africans already showed you they don't fuck with you. Why would somebody do that to their own kin, y'all? Huh? If we were all related, why they can't trace their bloodline and say, hey, no, this is my cousin Mbuku or who, whatever, and get a fucking green card? You can't trace your heritage over there. Like, all that shit with even the boy Umar, y'all know that nigga lying? He doing that for a check. Like I said, wicked men out of Israel. They for theyself. They don't give a fuck about they people. They don't. Well, I do. Fuck I want my people to go for. Like, have you looked at our women? Our women are some of the most beautiful women on earth. And I ain't mean some, are. I don't want, no, I'm cool. But y'all fucking attitudes? Oh, Lord. Y'all mouth? No, I'm cool. Y'all like a rattlesnake. Seriously. But everything has its time. We're cursed. So as we're cursed, this is the shit that's going to happen. But if y'all have not been paying attention, he said, I'm going to take the cup of cursing off of y'all and pour it on to the other nations. Look at their children. Remember, all the gangs were black. Well, our people. I hate the use word black, but I'm just going to use it so the ones that don't know, they don't know. They don't know, they'll figure it out as time go on. But all the gangs were our people. Look now. Every race has a gang that's involved in actually, they're actually like cleaving onto our kids that's in gangs. But if you notice, our people's kind of walking away from it more, and they're going deeper in it. Look at it. They starting to do all types of fucked up shit. And this is the thing that really got me, is that I'm watching white people go after all the other people and not black people. That just fucked me up, because I just like, huh? Because we was number one on their hit list. And they literally bypassing us like, get your ass out of our country. But, hey, everything has a season. You know what I'm saying? Somebody gonna get made an example of. I don't know who it's gonna be. But yeah, Dad gonna make an example of somebody. But, alright, y'all, look. I done talk my shit. You know what I'm saying? Let's start using our brains, man. When you read something, y'all, fucking read it. Stop reading whole paragraphs if you can't comprehend the whole paragraph. Read the sentence. Go back, read it again. If you gotta look up a fucking word, look it the fuck up. But you gotta start using common fucking sense. You cannot keep running around with the same fucked up, dumb ass narrative about some dude getting his ass beat because you did wrong to save your life. Like, that don't make sense. And that's like one of the main reasons why we are still in the shit we in, because we love our fucking idols. As many times shit done happened on our kids, and I done heard our women crying for that fucker, and he ain't showed up yet. If you ain't real, you can't show up. And the Creator tells you to do what? Don't prostrate yourself of anything in the earth, below the earth, above the earth. Don't prostrate yourself to anything made by man's hands. Those fucking crosses, those images, all that shit is made by man's hands. You got an Israelite camp right now putting out movies with the image of a man with white hair, telling you that's dude. That's idolatry. It's idolatry. They telling you to worship man. Only thing you supposed to do is open your hands up to the heavens and call the Most High. And he tell you to go in the fucking closet and do it. He don't tell you to do it out in the open, because it's prideful. That's like you fast, right? And then you go outside, oh man, I just fast for an hour and it killed me. Your ass, he ain't respecting that. Because now you running around like, yeah, nigga, you show what I did? Nah, that's not how this go. I'm just saying, y'all. That's what I'm saying. If you don't read, you ain't gonna never get it. You keep listening to a pack of fucking idiots, you're gonna be part of the idiot crew. That's all. You know what I mean? That's all I can tell you. You'll be part of the Dumb and Dumber dumb crew. But I'm out of here, y'all. All right. Shalom.